Hello from the Dreamport Discord server. I'm Shadows Pub, bringing you Pimp Your Post Thursday. On the show today, we'll share posts, meet others, and have some fun. You can share your own post or someone else's you really like. Take part, drop the PYPT emoji into the show text channel. I'll add you to the list to take a turn sharing posts. When I call on you, add your post link to the text channel and come on voice to tell us about it. Keep it brief, like a short commercial for the post. If you can't do voice, it's okay. You can share by text, but text and the link must be ready to paste into the text channel when I call on you. You can have more than one turn, but you must use the emoji for each turn. Okay, and let's get started. Amy's going to lead us off. And she's ready. Let me get it up on the screen here, Amy.
Okay, hello everyone. Good
Hey.
evening from my end. Good day to everyone. So this is a post I made yesterday about friendship and how priceless friendship is. Friendship is actually a gift. It's a gift to humanity and it serves us a lot of benefits. And I also wrote about why we shouldn't isolate ourselves. Like there are people who are introverts, they find it really hard to make friends and I wrote down some tips that can help anyone who finds it really hard to make friends to be able to start a conversation or make friends. So you can just check it out. Thank you.
Now, I just spotted something. That image that you have there with the two cups, the one says mushroom on it. Those are soup mug. That's a soup mug that I have in my cupboard. That's pretty cool. Artemis has one too. All right. Thank you, Amy. You know, being an introvert myself, I've never really had a lot of trouble making friends. But when I make a friend, it's generally a good friend.
Yeah, see, that's interesting because I've gone through phases of introversion. Um, but I think when you do find someone you really kind of get on with, you've got serious common ground with, you make some kind of connection, you want to hold on to them for as long as possible, don't you?
Yeah. Without being clingy, it becomes a solid relationship back and forth, respectful of each other.
Absolutely. Got to get the balance right, like
Yeah.
with most things, right?
Yeah, I've learned to got to be careful of that word hold on. There are some people take that rather literally.
Well, yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, but also, um, what I've also found as I've got older is there are just some people who I don't know, for one reason or another, I've attracted somehow, not in an intimate way, just talking friends now.
Yep, I
And
know what you mean.
I've picked them up, and I'm like, do you know what? I don't know how or why we're friends, but I don't really like you, and I've got to try sort of letting them go somehow, and I've got to run away somehow. Do you know what I mean?
Distance can drift into any relationship, and some are needed. Some need distance more than others.
Yeah, and I must admit, my social judgment has been a little bit lacking, I think, when it comes to certain friends. So you do need to leave and walk away from some people sometimes. And, they're not healthy for you.
Yeah, it's interesting working through relationships. All right,
Sure.
thank you, Amy. And Salmi, you're up. Salmi in the voice channel? I don't see Salmi in the voice channel.
Oh, you missed me, Shadows, but I'll go after you.
Did I miss putting you on the list? Maybe I better check the list.
You did, and I'm devastated.
Oh, well, you'll survive.
I will, hopefully. No,
Yes,
I
I
hope.
did, and you're the only one I missed, too. I was probably talking to you at the
Oh well,
time.
thank you.
No, this does not mean that you're a relationship that I'm ditching.
Do you know what? After what we've just spoken about, I've got to reappraise things. So am I going or not?
Yes, Peace, you're up.
Thank you. Great introduction. Right, I'll put the link in.
Okay, good plan.
Okay, so as I said before we started the show, what I'm going to be talking about today is the show that we launched last night in the official Hive Discord server. It's a show I wanted to start about a month ago. I put a post out just to test the waters to see who might be interested. Didn't get a huge response, to be honest, but fortunately, we got someone we know quite well in here who responded positively. So Shadows was up for it, and so was a guy called Buttcoins. So over the past month or so, or a few weeks, yeah, but probably about a month now, we've been putting together this show. It's a really informal, casual hangout. It literally is what it says on the title there. We just want to chat crypto and Hive, obviously, for about an hour, just to see what's going on. Because years ago, when on the legacy chain, there would be no short supply of Discord servers you could jump into and just chat crypto all evening. We don't seem to have as many of them as we do. We don't seem to have as many of them as we did back then. So that's why I wanted to set this show up. It's just a nice casual hangout for about an hour. We want to chat crypto. We want to chat Hive. You can share thoughts. You can ask questions. But me, Shadows, and Buttcoins have set this up. It's been a group effort. There's no doubt about that. And we launched last night. And do you know what? We got about 10 people, I think, in. And for a premiere show, for a launch show, it was a nice chat. We chatted crypto and Hive for the hour, and it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So there it is. There's the post for it. Check it out. If you can make it, please do come along. As I say, there's nothing too serious. We're not going to structure it with lots of regular segments. Nothing like that at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we can build it up to something. But if you can come along, it's Wednesdays. We're in the official Hive Discord server, and it's 8 p.m. UTC. So come along if you can.
And Guilty popped in and joined us yesterday, and of course, in his usual silent manner.
Who was that?
Guilty.
Yes, Guilty Parties joined us. In fact, he had a follow-up question. We were texting last night about marketing or something. So yeah, it was good to see him come along.
So in Eastern Time, that's 3 p.m., Artemis. Okay, has Sami joined us in the voice channel? I don't think so. So what we'll do is we'll move to Artemis when Sami joins the voice channel, then Sami can take a turn. All right, Artemis, you're up. Okay, Artemis, tell us about this.
Oh, I guess unmuting would work.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
hear you easier that way.
Shadows Pope's daily echo is today the word is joy, and the picture is joyful. And I love it, so give her some love.
Thank you, Artemis. And Sarge, you're up.
Oh, we not talk about your post, Shadows?
What do you would you like to? What would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about the word joy and the image. I think joy is one of those feelings and concepts that we want all the time in our lives, but we can't always get it. It's quite difficult to reach sometimes. Can I ask you, in terms of joy, because let's be honest, that's quite a powerful word. Is joy happiness, or is joy another level? Is it a bit more than happiness, would you say?
I would say that it's a bit more than happiness. Happiness can be kind of a long term feeling. Joy is usually kind of in the moment, which is kind of cool because it sends energy out into the universe.
Yeah, like being ecstatic about something.
Yep. And when we send energy out, it's going to connect with other people.
Yes, absolutely. We're sending positive vibes out there into the universe, and hopefully, they might come back to us at some stage.
Just a minute.
They will come back for sure.
Yeah, hopefully that's the way it's supposed to work, I think. But I must just put that image in the chat if you don't mind, because it is stunning. Some of this artwork that you do.
Thank you.
Yes, it's gorgeous. I love it.
I mean, that is beautiful. It's lovely. And I know you use some kind of generator for this, but just for example, how did you compose this image?
So I actually have a fairly lengthy process to come up with all of these images, and they all are AI generated. I use AI basically as an assistant. So I actually create background material that I draw from, and AI also assists me in creating the prompts that I use. So
Okay.
that actually is one of about 240 images that got generated that I selected that
Wow.
from.
Oh, so then you choose one, like a final selection.
Yeah, and what gets kind of interesting is that sometimes there's several images that I look at and I go, "Geez, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. It looks pretty close to the meaning." And of course, you got to make a decision. So I've created a GPT that will analyze the images uh, based on the material that I've already created, the background material, and it actually is able to give me a numerical ranking, so that I can then look at the highest ones and decide from there which one I'm going to use.
So this Chat GTP thing, it'll tell you which one it thinks is best.
I have it set up in such a way it will. I've given it instructions to.
That's amazing.
So they're actually I'm doing a podcast series in November, and if you take a look, there's actually a post there that I have two episodes. One episode talks about the process I use to create the Daily Echo, and the second episode was kind of unexpected, but Claude, which is another AI, asked me a question about one of the quotes that I asked it to give me feedback on. And it kind of caught my attention. I answered it, and we ended up having a bit of a back and forth. And some of it actually gave me perspective on my process and what I'm doing that I had never actually thought about. So the second episode
That's great.
is talking about that.
Awesome. I'll check them out. Are they on your blog? Yeah.
They're on my blog. All the trailer and the first two episodes are all in one post.
Awesome.
It's been a layered process.
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine.
All right, Serge, you're up.
I put the link up there, but let me see.
Yeah, we
Okay,
we sort of got chatting.
let me get back up there. Well, I don't know if I need to
Can you
go back up
can you
there.
get to it, or do you want me to grab it? You got her.
I was looking for it. I don't know. I'll just paste it a second time.
Good plan. There we go. All right. Tell us about this, Sarge.
Well, I got a DM this morning, and I was going to make something special, and I'm still working on it. I was making a special gift for PYPT. I can't let the kitty girl outdo me with all her super fantastical, magical IT powers. So, but I got a DM from this lady, and she said, "Hello, I'm an artist and everything." So, I wasn't really spammy. I mean, she was nice, nice girl. I think she's from California or something. But this is her web page. So what did I do? I flipped the script on her. And she was trying to shill her stuff, and I started shilling PYPT. And I gave her an invite from off of, the post, and told her a little bit about what it was and everything. And I said, well, you can go over there and you can shill your artwork. But what really got me, if you look there on that web page, she has this I guess she did it in Blender or something, and it looks like a pimp. I wonder if I can make a copy of it and put it in the text.
Is that the one right across the top with the red outfit and the cane? Did we lose him? Sarge?
Hang on. As fast as Kitty is, I'm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that was the one there. I thought it was kind of cool looking and stuff. You know, kind of pimped out and everything with the little pink jacket and everything. And as I said, well, that's pretty cool looking. I said, but evidently she's very talented. I mean, if this is, legit and everything over there on Art Station. So, and since
So,
she all made the rule, it doesn't have to be Hive and they can come here and shill whatever they want to shill. So I said, well, I'm going to go in there. I said, you might want to stop by and I'll go ahead and shill your website. So
there we
maybe
go.
some people want to check this out and, kind of see. Maybe we get her on the Hive blockchain. You never know. Got to go outside the Hive blockchain to bring in new people to the Hive blockchain.
Well, if we're not focused just on Hive. We get a lot of stuff from Hive, but posts are welcome from anywhere. So, this anybody who doesn't know Sarge here, because it's been a while since Sarge has been around much. Um, Sarge is a guy that he's going to shill PYPT just about anywhere. Uh, Back during the pandemic, we had a virtual Hive Fest, and it was using VR. And I'm in the program, and I'm kind of making my way around, and I hear Sarge's voice, and I tuned into what he was saying, and he was promoting PYPT to somebody who was at the Hive Fest. I thought, yep, that's our Sarge.
But now, I'll tell you, the shiller now is that fella there from Cookville, my homeboy, old Witty Witty,
Mm-hmm.
Ingenuity. I always call him Engine Witty. He said, it's not Engine Witty, it's Ingenuity. I said, all righty then, I mispronounced.
Oh, there you
With my
go.
South Jersey, Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina accent, and California there for a little while. Yeah, but I was looking. I went over hit his pimp channel over there. Lord, he's promoting every damn thing they got on Hive.
Good. That's the way we should be doing. All right. Thanks, Sarge. And Greg, you're up.
Thank you. This one was somebody that posted in the kindness community last week, and I thought it was interesting. The post is dressed by kindness. They had gone to visit a friend who had been sick, and expecting to do the kind deed, took two buses to go visit them. While they were there, the friend, who's also a designer and has her own clothing line, had said, let's go ahead and get you a dress made while you were there. So we never know that what we set out to do kind, we never know when that's going to come back to us or the circle's going to change. I thought that was a nice post. So I wanted to share it.
Good choice, Greg. It is. Beautiful outfit, too.
It is a beautiful dress indeed.
Yeah, isn't it?
Got some very talented people hanging out on the chain.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Greg. Ann Harris, you're up. All right, Harris. Tell us about your post. I see you unmuted. I don't see it lit up. Can't hear you, Harris. Try dropping out and coming back in, see if that clears it. Yeah, give us some of your cheek. I think he's trying.
I think he's on his way back.
Hopefully. Okay, try again. I heard a sound. It wasn't a word, but it was a sound. Try again. Oh, the Matrix has got you, Harris. You want to try again? Drop out again and back in and let's see what happens. Looks like his network's acting up on him. Give him a moment. Okay, try again. Oh, we got some electronic noise, but we're not getting words. Nope, not working for you. Your network's letting you down. That's frustrating. Okay, go and have a look at Harris's post. He's put up who is to blame for the child's academic failure, the teacher, the students, or the family? Now that should start some debate. Engine says it's a good article. You tried, Harris. Sami hasn't joined us yet. I did tell Sami that he could do it by text, but I haven't seen any sign that he's actually done it, so we'll just leave him on the list. And Abinad, you are up. I see you're typing. What are you typing, Abinad? There we go. Okay, Abinad's going to present by post or by text. Okay, we'll get that up on the screen. And she says, my brothers never allow me to get my own devices because instead of looking for the right features, all I think of is something pink. I have strong defense behind this reason, and you'll get to understand all the whys when you read this post. So basically, somebody can create a computer in pink and it not work, but Abinad will like it. All right. So we got a little debate going in the text channel there over Harris's post. Bipolar says, in her opinion, if the parents will be blamed for a child's academic failure, they might as well just homeschool the child. I love how you never have opinions, Abinad. And no, don't stop using them. All right, Bipolar, you're up. There she is. All right, Bipolar, tell us about this.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is a post on boredom. So basically, it's the Hive Learner prompt asking us how we manage our time and how do we navigate through boredom. So basically, I shared my own experience. And for me, I'm either on my phone, on Discord, or other social media pages. And then when maybe I don't have electricity and my phone runs out, I kind of like do something else. So if you want to like know what I do to pass my time and deal with boredom, do it. Thank you.
All right, boredom. You know, it's funny.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Somebody told me the other day they were getting bored with something, and when I thought about it, I had to tell them I've never experienced boredom.
If you're active on social media space and you have constant electricity, I don't think you would ever have any issues with boredom.
Yeah.
That's like my own opinion.
I've reached the point where I don't want to do something anymore, but I always have something else to do, so I'm not actually bored.
Yeah, sometimes you just feel 24 hours is not enough. Like, can we just have extra 10 hours? Do I have to sleep?
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Bipolar.
You're welcome.
And Wandering Moon, you are up. I see you're typing. And I see Injun has asked, no other option but to sleep, no books or athletic activity, cooking, fishing, hunting, playing in a puddle. You sound like you'd be the parent that would go, what do you mean you're bored? Go find something to do. All right, Wandering Moon, go for it.
I ran across a post this morning that was talking about food, but I didn't like the particular thing. And so I was looking for more food posts and I came across this one. It is Pomsey, whatever the writer's name is, created this little bag for her niece and it's really cute. She kind of does a walkthrough of how she did it.
Nice.
I love the color she used.
That is a nice looking bag. I like posts like this. All right. Thank you, Wandering Moon. Reki, you're up. I don't see her typing. Whoop, several people are typing. I can't tell. There she is. All right, Reki, come on and tell us about this.
Hello everyone. So this post was written by Keys. It's like a chapter series, and she shared the introductory part of it like some days ago, and this is the first chapter. So according to her, she said more chapters will be coming soon. So if you click on the link, you see the link to the previous chapter. So you can check it out and leave a comment. Thank you.
The Rebecca Chronicles. Where has Bellicus been? We've
I
missed
don't
her.
know.
Let her know we've missed her.
Okay.
Take care, Pamela. All right. I see Harris has added some comments on his post, and he says there are stages to child's academic development. Homeschooling's the first stage. The responsibility of the parents don't end there, but the workload reduces. However, at times the child's focus may not be in their academics. Sometimes the child's environment may affect their learning too. Personally, my thoughts are both the parents, the teacher, and the child as well are to be blamed for the child's academic failure, all depending on the same factors. You can't blame a developing mind. Some people like these shows, but I'd fall asleep in about 10 minutes. Are you telling me you fall asleep at Engine? Alright, old school is up. I just tagged him. If that were on, okay. You're not talking about PYPT. You're not falling asleep in PYPT. We're good on that then. Gotcha. I tagged old school. He's probably one of the several people that are typing. I'll Give him a moment. Aha! There it is. There's the post from Old School. Give that a moment to load. And Old School says a wonderful description of an enjoyable encounter with a magnificent bird. The gray heron. They are amazing looking birds. All right. And Abinad, you are up. There we go. There is Abinad.
Okay, so hi everybody. I wanted to share this dress I made from my mom's old dress, which looked very funny. And she was like she was going to like discard the dress. I was like, oh no, you can't do that whilst I'm here. So give it to me and let me transform it to something for myself. And I did this. Thank you.
Thank you, Abinad. Now, Old School has dropped an emoji in, but we do need some more emojis, folks. And Bipolar has won the 1 HBI. There we go. And Old School's up. Okay. Don't everybody drop those emojis at the same time. There we go. Abinad? No, we're waiting on Old School. Sorry, Abinad. Old School's typing.
Well, voice, is he? Or is he doing it on text?
Pardon me? He's on text.
Okay, cool.
Old School's in a place where coming into the voice channel is pretty much impossible for him. That's why we tag him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's exceptions to every rule. He's one of them. All right, Old School says this is the newest article about a game I'm enjoying here on Discord, created by WeGel. And it looks like it's called ROAM in brackets and a D. Does that be roamed? There's no screenshot in there, so you have to just check out the text.
Can we get this looks semi-interesting from what I can gather, but you know when they present by text, don't they give us like a little paragraph of what it's about?
Well,
or have I missed that?
Again, this is part of Old School's connection issue. He's doing good just to do a brief sentence or so.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, he's up in Alaska. I understand what those slow connections are like. All right, Kitty Girl, you're up.
Well, this time of year, it's when the pumpkins and other wonderful fall veggies come in, and I like pumpkin. I think it's good. It's wonderful made into pumpkin pies. You can also add pumpkin meat to a lot of recipes in lieu of fats, like if you're making brownies and things like that. It's wonderful. But I've never heard of eating the leaves of the pumpkin. I guess it wouldn't be any different though than eating spinach or collard greens or turnip greens or whatever. But this post by Madeline O2 shows the process where she cuts the leaves up real small and puts them in a pot with a little bit of salt and pepper and onion and a couple other things and makes this wonderful dish.
That is interesting, using leaves. So I wonder though, Madeline is in, she's in Nigeria, isn't she? So is pumpkin to Nigerians the same as what we have here in North America? Yeah, because I know one time when I was talking to Kenny, I come to find out that what he understood as a potato is what I would call a sweet potato. That was when I learned that sometimes we're using the same term for different things. There's Madeline typing in the channel.
I tagged her a while ago at the beginning of the show, hoping she would come in, but she hasn't made it yet.
I saw her typing just briefly, but I don't see her in voice. Okay. All right, so I'm at the end of the list of people. Surely there must be more posts around that people want to share.
Witty, is he? Have you got a post to share with us? There must be something.
Well, oftentimes, even if he doesn't have one he wants to share, he pulls up someone else's to share.
I think he's got kind of caught up in the chat about the schooling. That's been an ongoing debate.
It's still it's quite a contentious one, that.
It is. There's Madeline. She came in and joined us.
Yeah. Jesus.
So Madeline, I asked the question of when Kitty Girl presented, the pumpkin that you have in your neck of the woods, is it the same sort of pumpkin that we have in North America?
I don't think so because I've seen some posts where they mention pumpkin and it's quite different from what we have here. So I don't think it's the same. Yeah.
So we might want to just experiment to see if the pumpkin leaves here in North America work like they do in that beautiful looking dish that you've created. That is a lovely looking dish, though.
I don't know if the leaves are the same with yours.
Yeah, we'd have to experiment, but it's an interesting possibility.
Okay. Maybe that's what I was telling Miss Kitty in that post, that I'm not sure. So maybe if you guys find out, maybe I'll be interested to know.
So next up is Injun, and Injun has a post to share about Nigerian pumpkin leaves. Nice job.
No, that was just in reference to what a Nigerian pumpkin was. It looks, I don't know, like a
but
kumquat.
that's okay. Let's share that so we have it in context.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at it. The pumpkin, they look absolutely nothing like the traditional orange pumpkins that we have, and the leaves. The pumpkin leaves here are huge, like almost the size of the pumpkins themselves.
Yeah.
So there's a major difference in what they consider to be a pumpkin and what we would call a pumpkin here.
Yeah, that's interesting to learn. Is that we're not always talking about the same thing when it sounds the same. Thanks for that, Injun. Okay.
No.
Now share the post that you had in mind.
The post that I had in mind. Oh, whoops. Ignore that. That's not the post.
You dropped something you didn't intend.
Here. Yeah,
oh, you did it again.
I did it again.
It's okay, Injun. We saw that one.
Uh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
I don't see him in here today, but good old Wes has been a little more prolific with his fingertips and sharing the thoughtful Thursday prompts, which fall in line pretty well with Pimp Your Post Thursday. If you're having some writer's block and not sure what to post about, hop over there and see what's what.
Nice.
What's
Always
the
good.
weekly prompt about? What is it this week? I mean,
This week is, it says, prompt number 19. Let us pause for a moment and focus on the best ways to help those who suffer from depression.
oh,
So,
okay.
so which also falls in line with Shadow's joy. What gives you joy? What brings you joy? You double up in the brain there and add the two together. One and one
Yeah,
is three.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, good talking point.
Not sure you can feel his disease. Come together. Anyway.
Carry on singing.
Depression. Have they tried eating? Careful there, Seki. Some people try to eat their emotions. It doesn't work well.
Yeah, yeah.
Wandering Moon says her gifts aren't showing. I don't know.
Maybe
Why?
your connection, Moon,
That could be. And we
because they're
have
popping
another
up for
drop.
me. They got the Britney Spears thing there. I see it. So,
Greg, you
yeah,
have won the 3 HBI.
I see the GIFs too.
You're seeing them, but wonder. Yeah, I do see one. That's right. I don't normally pay attention to GIFs, but Kitty Girl's right. It's their Wandering Moon. And the GIF is actually displaying. I think there's a setting in Discord that you can turn them off. I know there's a setting that stops them from playing automatically. Like I have to actually click on it to make it play. Thank you, Engine. And Seke, you're up. And Seke, do you want to do voice or text today? That is a very good comment. Well done, Abaned. Text, please. Okay, drop your link in with your write-up. So Abaned, while Seke's getting ready there, Abaned has shared, so the next time you see someone ranting about their mental health online, just remember a kind comment to let them know that you're not alone, will cost you $0, but that all you need is food comment can cost their sanity or even worse, their lives. Okay, Seki, we're waiting for your link in your write-up. There we go. And do you have some text to go with that, Seki? I see him typing. Oh, you meant voice. Yeah, they're pretty similar. There you go.
Okay, okay, okay. So about depression, oh, let's just leave that. Let's leave that up for today. I really don't have the strength for that. The this post, this is a story I wrote yesterday. It was my first story in almost a month. Yeah. So I just told myself that I must write today anything that enters my mind to write, like the first prompt, and the first prompt was heartbreak. So that's just that. That's what it's about heartbreak. So yeah, thanks.
All right. Thank you, Seki.
Okay.
And we'll put you back on mute. And Abaned, you're up.
We were talking about boredom a while ago, and I just remember to share this post from the digital lifestyle about the game on sessions they're about to have soon, which is going to be every Saturday, last Saturday of every month. And I think it's going to be really exciting because they're going to have like amazing games like anagrams, Connect Four, and others. And of course, they will come with prizes, so you wouldn't want to miss this. And I know Bipolar is ready to win some money.
Oh, you just said that word that's got everybody's attention there. Went money? All right. Thank you, Ebenet. An unscrupulous mood. Now, what's an unscrupulous mood? Ooh, Bitcoin's gone higher today.
All-time high.
It'll be interesting to see how far it runs up. And
Let's
Kitty
get it quick.
Girl, you are up. Even better, how far it pulls Hive up.
Well, I thought this was a cute post. Um, it starts out with an anecdote about how a little girl refused to believe that it was a certain person's birthday just because there was no cake, which they later managed to get a cake and had a good birthday celebration. But I thought it was a cute post because it made you think, about traditions. Like, where did it become so popular that we have to have a cake on a birthday? It seems to be ubiquitous, though. Everybody I know who has a birthday, has a cake or expects a cake or whatever. But I know in some parts of the world they don't even celebrate birthdays. They feel that that's doting too much on yourself.
Oh, really? I've never heard that before. Oh, did we lose you, Kitty Girl? Oh, we must have lost Kitty Girl. She was starting to sound a little bit robotic, so that may be what was going on there. All right, Seke, you're up. And there he is. And we will unmute. Okay, Seke.
Last week, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Last week Tuesday, um, it was Treatment Tuesday, and like there's this friend of mine that I follow on Hi Farm Girl. I think some people already know her. She posted three tunes, and one of them had the Pirates of Caribbean theme song in it. And like I just realized that I haven't actually watched this series, like this fandom. I'm not like I'm a fan of it, but I haven't watched it. So I decided to use this my holidays to actually watch it. And in movie three right now, but this is just my review of the first movie. I think it'll be the only review I'll do of it. I don't have the strength to review all the themes, but there's just that. So yeah, thank you.
All right. Pirates of the Caribbean. Ooh. And we'll put that back on. And Abinad, you're up.
Okay, so since I shared a part of this post, I'm going to share the whole post. This was my entry to the depression prompt, and I wrote about how to help someone that was depressed. Over here in Africa, you hear people say, "Are you sure you're depressed? Maybe you're hungry. Get some about to eat, or get some rice." Or somebody will say, how are you even depressed when there's so much like comedy on social media? And it's really funny because how are people asthmatic when there's so much oxygen, and how are people struggling to see when there's so much sunlight? I feel like these things need to stop, and we need to really really offer help to those who need it, and stop all the you need food comments like Seki just did. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Abanad. A lot of people really do not understand what depression is. And Seki has a question, he says. You're going to type it out, Seki, or you want voice? And Injun has won the 5 HBI. Okay, go for it, Seki.
Okay, so um, this will probably start another in typing argument here. But like Shadows, like you just said, some people don't know what depression really is. Most of those, like plenty of those people that don't know what depression really is, are those people who are claiming to be depressed. I feel you're just having a bad day, probably a bad week, which happens. But you're not really like depression isn't something. It shouldn't be a feel safe word that you should just claim. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Sorry about the comments. I don't
So,
know who Crypto Pimp was talking about. Yeah, it was just a funny comment on my part. I don't know if the person really is depressed because I don't know her issues and stuff. But
so Seki, here's the
to be
thing.
honest,
Here's the thing. Have you ever suffered from depression?
I can't really say I have. I don't
Okay.
know. I have
Now,
had some bad days,
when
but
someone
I feel
else
like
when someone else says that they are depressed, we are not able to judge whether they are or not. They know how they feel, not you and not me.
oh well,
Does that
whatever.
answer your
To be
question?
honest, did I have a question? Okay, yeah, I did say it was a question. It was more of a statement of sorts.
Okay.
But thank you. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Also, Shadows, I would like to add something here. I want to add that we are all different people. So I would probably like hit my leg, and then not be sad about it or not feel it, but somebody would do it, and the person would like be in bed for days. So we are all different. So the fact that you handle your sadness differently doesn't mean others should do the same. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's carry on.
All right then. So Injun has made the comment. He says he's not. I assume he means depression. Not at least not cognitively. I did lose a child once. My third son didn't make it to see 1 year old, and I didn't talk to people at all. It was more of a self-diagnosed mourning than depression. That actually was depression part that was part of the mourning. The mourning was totally normal, and being depressed as part of the mourning was also totally normal. And the fact that you came out of it was totally normal. It's, you know, when my husband was dying, a chaplain said to me, "Good grief lasts 2 years. Bad grief can last a lifetime." So you went through good grief, Injun. If that makes sense to you. And Injun, you're up.
Whoa, my turn again.
Yep.
I think I found something. I've been seeing all kinds of cool photos out there lately, and those I don't post them as much as I used to. I used to post a lot of bugs on my profile, and somebody was like, "Why are you posting spiders and stuff?" And they didn't want to go to my blog anymore. So I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just try to put happy, cute things for a while and see if that interests you." It's, ironically enough, I've actually lost some engagement on that. But anyway, yeah,
Over posting bugs?
yeah. I, I even put some clickbait on there, like this is not a bug, or what bugs you the most, and then there's this big crazy looking spider on the screen, and they're like, I can't go visit your blogs anymore because I don't know if I'm going to see spiders or not. So did I pimp my jet? No, I don't usually pimp my own posts. You can go check it out if you like. But this particular one's from Ekavieka, who is also a fan of taking photos of bugs. If you look at his blog, this one in particular I've never seen before. I did a little reading on it myself, and apparently it's parasitic to the sorghum trees over there. But he's mainly a photographer. Go say hey, say great
Yeah.
shots, keep it up.
It is a good shot.
support, all that. Yeah, there's about 10 of them in there, different angles and stuff. One of them really good. You can see the wings on it, nice and
Yeah,
shiny.
those are. There's good shots there.
Yeah. I got respect for photographers out there when you were there back in the day when Steam first came out. It was all long form content, and it's really evolved into all different kinds of things. People post their vlogs, and they got the little short form thing with the threads and the what they call it snaps now
Yep.
on PT. But I've always been a fan of photography and tried to support that as much as possible because it's hard to write a big long post. You can say what kind of equipment you use, but when it comes right down to it, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So
I think that we've got past, part of the problem back in the legacy chain days was that people were just taking images off of other websites and throwing them up and go, yeah, look up the picture I made, and it wasn't their picture at all. Uh,
yeah,
there's been enough blowback on that now people who actually do photography are putting up pictures and they're talking about their process.
true story.
Yep, makes a lot of difference. All right. Yeah, thank you, Engine and Seki. You're up. And there he is. We will let him speak. The power I have with the mute button. Okay, it's on the screen. Go for it, Seki.
Okay, now this girlfriend. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah. Where was I? Yes. This the Haku don't. Oh, Dara isn't here. She's the one that would have really bonded with this. So it's been so long that I've been here, and I know nobody has been posting any good anime content recently. So this is the movie of the year, guys. It's the movie of the season of the year. Okay, no, I'll not say decade, but it is that movie. So you have to go check it out. Haiku, if you're a fan of volleyball, if you're a fan of high tension adrenaline, yeah, just watch this. It's a 1 hour movie. It's a very nice movie, and you can just from there just start the series and understand where all the rivalry comes from. So this is just the Haiku dumpster battle. There has been a lot of hype about this for over 2 years now, and it's first released February, but I couldn't see it in Nigeria till October 31st. So there's that. So just see my review on the movie, my views, and thanks.
Okay, I almost get the impression, not not sure, but I almost get the impression that Seki really thinks this is a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to force it in. I'm just hinting that yeah, this might be a nice watch, but you should check it out just to see if the hint is a nice hint. It's probably a good movie. Yeah,
Okay,
thanks.
thanks, Seki. And Engine, you're up.
Whoa, that was fast. I like
Well,
just
I'm
put that
quick.
in. Oh, back to some more photography. One of my favorite artists out there. Been following for a very, very long time. Tattoo J.
There he
About
is.
a week and a half ago, he did this thing, what he called light painting, uh, where you modify the exposures and different shots, kind of bring them together, and it's gorgeous. It's better than anything that AI could do, I think, in some instances. Yeah, Jay is amazing.
He does
He still
beautiful
says
work.
he's just he still says he's a hobby photographer, but man, I'd hire him for weddings and stuff.
I follow this guy. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's one of the
He
OGs on the chain piece.
oh yeah.
One of the what?
The OGs.
OG.
What's an OG?
It's like an original.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice.
He also does a lot of
OG
good.
is original gangster. That's what it originally meant, was original gangster, I think.
I was trying to be nice,
Uh,
Sarge.
Now I get it.
He's done some beautiful work with this.
Yes, honestly, stunning.
Yeah.
He really knows how to capture the contrast in pictures, like different colors. Like he'll see the oranges and blues, and they're what's that called, analogous on the color wheel, and he'll find some reds and greens or some purples and yellows, and in the same picture. And he's got an amazing eye.
I wish I had his eye. Well, my eyes are all right. They're just crazy.
Giving me that crazy eye, Sarge.
There's a reason my call sign in the Marine Corps was Cyclops.
And Harris has won the NFT, the first NFT for November.
Whoop, whoop.
Right. Jay is the one who brought us the Wednesday walk as well.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
So, Peace, if you don't know what the Wednesday walk is, the whole idea is that you go out for some sort of a walk on a Wednesday. It could be around a store, and then you write up about it and you use the tag Wednesday walk.
Doesn't even have to have pictures.
Yeah.
That's nice. Talk about getting people active. That's great.
There are a lot of those types of initiatives around. Like there's Wes's Thoughtful Daily Post. There's the Wednesday Walk. What are some of the other ones, Kitty Girl?
Well, Monday was needlework day. It was Tree Tuesday. Wednesday was Thoughtful Thursday. And then Fungi Friday for people that like mushrooms and fungi. Saturday was originally Sapphira created Hatter Day, but of course Catter Day is also a thing on Saturday. People post pictures of their cats. And then Sublime Sunday, created by Coffee, and there are several others.
Stay tuned. Tuesday, Ladies of Hive has the bit where they do the thing weekly. You can jump in on that.
Yeah, that one is not tied to a particular day, though, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's just a weekly initiative. But
there used to be, you remember the color one where each day had a color and you posted some color? Like, I forget what the colors were, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, went through the rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calamandra did that one. And then there was Market Friday. Denise did that one.
Yep.
And it's still going, Market Friday, yeah.
And wasn't there a beer related one that Zeke used to do?
Yeah, him and was it Diane?
Detlef.
Beer Saturday.
Yeah. He'd go out to the different microbreweries and then write up reports about them.
He still does that sometimes, not as much, but
yeah.
There was what was it, Shout Out Saturday or something too?
All right.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that was. Trying to remember who started that. Wasn't the idea was to give shout out to three Hivians?
Oh.
And if you were shouted out, then the challenge was that you do a shout out.
Yep, you can tag some people and hopefully they join in on the fun.
Yep. Yeah, that's something else that used to be a lot of peace, but we're not doing as much these days, or don't seem to be.
Well, those daily initiatives were really good for people who had trouble finding something to post about, but it was also a good way for us to learn about each other because, like on Market Friday, we got to see the markets in different countries, and on Wednesday Walk, we got to see neighborhoods where people lived and whatnot. It was just a great way of getting to know each other a little bit.
Yeah, it was. It still can be. Anybody can do them. And I highly recommend anyone who does them to bring them to PYPT on Thursday. Yeah,
they don't actually have to fall on the day either. Like you can do a Wednesday Walk any day of the week.
Yep.
And post about it any day of the week. It doesn't have to
just typing that.
Have to hit on Wednesday, That's just the preferred day,
Great minds think alike, Engine?
Yep. So true.
All right. And Seki, you are up.
Um,
I don't see a link yet.
sorry about that. I was a bit um held up typing my response. I'm not yet through with it, so I'll reply that later. So yeah. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. The first day was Tuesday, and on Tuesday I decided to post on Treating Tuesday like I always or I almost always do. And my she's joking. I think I don't think Abinat has two children. She maybe has sisters. Regardless, back to my point. My post was about Juice World, and that's just it. This is my three songs from the artist Juice WRLD who is dead. So yeah, thank you about that. Let me carry on my. This is a very nice argument that we have going on here. Oh, any questions or any? I'm sorry. Anything? Is there anything that someone wants to ask or add or whatever?
All right.
Hello.
I hear you.
We can hear you.
That's the end. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Seki.
Thank you.
And does anyone else have anything they want to share today? Okay. And you've been listening to Shadows Pub host, Pimp Your Post Thursday. Thank you for joining us at PYPT, and join us next Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, keep on creating, and it's all about community. Oh, yeah. Bye, Wilma.